Last week on the PWE Gaming Series, Flex Foster went one-on-one with heavyweight champion Blade. This match was physical, but Flex Foster proving himself to be a top contender in the heavyweight division, but Blade's quickness and timing allowed him to roll Big Flex Foster up for the win. Hauttis told the world he feels Blade is responsible for the violent attacks he's been receiving, before being attacked once more by the mystery man in question. Things began to heat up between Flex Foster and Tense. Tense was upset about management getting behind Flex and that he was going to prove just how dominant he could be, putting Flex on notice. KY Dragon asked for forgiveness for his actions in Season 1, saying the briefcase offered him a new start, and Aussie Cribs and Scotty Davis competed for a light heavyweight title shot against PWE on the pay-per-view. It was looking to be a classic until a bitter champion interrupted by attacking both Aussie and Davis. While he took to the stands and ranted about neither deserving a title shot, President Creed responded by booking a triple threat match at Prison Rules. Welcome once more to the PWE GS. I'm Mike Reed, and tonight sees Hauttis confront Blade about his accusations last week. Tense is in action with Forrest Evans, but tonight's main event sees Aussie Cribs and Scotty Davis compete one-on-one to determine who is the better man heading into the triple threat at Prison Rules, tonight on the PWE Gaming Series. Last week this man Tense got all up in the face of Flex Foster. Tense, unhappy, claims that management is getting behind Flex Foster and not giving him the respect and the positioning, the status that he deserves. Season 1 saw a powerhouse in Tense. Tense very impressive in the Battle Royal in episode 26 also. Upstart Forrest Evans has a massive challenge on his hands here tonight. If not for that buzz-killing, headstrong, who knows how far Forrest Evans would have went in the episode 26 Money in the Bank Battle Royal. Forrest started the matchup in a big way with eliminations on both Austin James and Johnny Razor. I see Forrest Evans as someone with great potential, but the question is, how will he fare against the vicious and driven juggernaut of an opponent in Tense? Matchup underway, and both men locking horns. Big powerhouse Tense out to prove something to Flex Foster here tonight. Got Forrest Evans up for a vicious backbreaker. Forrest Evans down on the mat early on as Tense just, oh, what a vicious chop, sending Forrest Evans flying. This is not the start that Forrest Evans wants if he wants to make a good impression here. Flipped him over, Northern Light suplex by Forrest Evans. Tense back up to his feet here, both men. And Forrest Evans sends Tense into the corner. Forrest Evans now starting to build a bit of momentum early on, pounding away the head of Tense. Forrest Evans off the ropes. Tense with a flying shoulder block, 280 pounds, flying head shoulder first, right into Forrest Evans. And Forrest Evans went flying. What a speed and agility from a man of Tense's size. He really is vicious. Oh, and a knee driven right into the lower spine. Forrest Evans, oh, and a big chop again. Forrest Evans goes flying. There's so much intensity, so much ferocity in the shots, the strikes and the grapples, and even these shoulders by Tense. So much intensity in them, slamming Forrest Evans down to the mat. Forrest Evans slow to get to his feet. Big shot to the midsection. No, Forrest had it scouted, and an elbow right to the knee. Forrest Evans, judo style takedown by Forrest Evans, got Tense down on the mat. Shot to the midsection. This is what Forrest Evans needs to do. Keep Tense down. Drags him into the centre of the ring. Forrest Evans got the one. Just a one there on Tense. Tense quickly back up to his feet. Delivers that knee he went for earlier on. Off the ropes goes Forrest Evans. Spins him round and a big power slam. Tense not wasting a second. Shot to the midsection. What's he got in mind here? Oh, Forrest Evans dropped hard on the top of his head. You don't see any remorse from Tense. The cover there, that could do it. Forrest Evans landed awkward there, and there's the 3. Tense has defeated Forrest Evans here tonight in a quick matchup. But I'm really concerned. Forrest Evans landed really hard on his head there. Let's look at that again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Landed right on his neck. You need to check Forrest Evans. That was vicious. Like I say though, no remorse from Tense. Can we see that just one more time? Because, wow, that was a vicious landing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Forrest Evans getting squashed together like a pretzel. Forrest Evans could be seriously hurt. Alright, we're back ringside on the PWE GS and want to quickly recap this week's installment of GS Xtra. 2 light heavyweight stars in Johnny Razor and Legendary battled it out. Great back and forth matchup. Legendary though was incredible in this one, scoring a big win over a deflated Johnny Razor. And just look at the offense in this one. Credit to Johnny Razor, but man, this kid Legendary, he has the world at his feet. Later this week on GS Xtra we will see hard-hitting heavyweight action. Austin James going to square off with Ted Strong. But right now it's time for our main event, a rematch from last week, Aussie Cribs versus Scotty Davis. Last week's matchup between Aussie and Davis was looking to be something for the ages until a bitter and disgruntled PWE interrupted the festivities and went on another one of his rants. Both Davis and Aussie had faced Waleed before coming from the short end. Both want one more shot and feel this is their time. It's going to be a 3-way on the Prison Rules pay-per-view, but heading into the pay-per-view, who will have bragging rights? The opposition for Davis tonight, the first ever GS light heavyweight champion Aussie Cribs. Since looking back at his match with Waleed on a Fight Back pay-per-view, you realise Aussie got cheated somewhat, but just like Davis, Aussie wants a rematch, he wants to excel and wants to become the champion one more time.